Illinois by the numbers. The number 214, as in $214 billion. According to the nonpartisan Truth in Accounting, $214 billion is Illinois' total debt, while the state has merely $30 billion in assets. Remove the billions to make those stratospheric numbers more consumable, and it boils down to this. Illinois' debt to total assets ratio is 7-to-1. To call this a precarious financial position is to call the Eastland disaster a boating accident. How big is $214 billion? The annual state payroll covering 82,000 state employees is approximately $5 billion. The combined budget of the city of Chicago, the county of Cook, and the Chicago public school system is $18 billion, or a mere 8% of Illinois' total debt burden. State general revenue budget last fiscal year was $35 billion. So the effective state budget is only 16% of the total state burden. That's like making $50,000 a year and trying to pay down $305,000 in credit card debt, and in Illinois' case, to do so while still spending at the same manner that generated the debt burden in the first place. As you would be in such a position, Illinois can no longer make its monthly minimum payment. If you're someone who has hummed along to the tune of bipartisanship sung by Illinois Republicans and Democrats alike, you might consider that bank robbers also work together cooperatively. You might additionally consider that $214 billion in debt doesn't get racked up overnight. It took decades of Republican governors and Democrat legislators, and Democrat governors and Republican legislators working together across party lines to destroy Illinois' economy and render the state functionally bankrupt. So what to do about the number 214? There are 4 big-ticket systems in state government where we spend the overwhelming majority of our money: Medicaid, public pensions, K-12 education, and transportation. All represent core functions of state government, and none are financeable in their current form. We need to completely rethink and reorder how we educate children, how we provide health care for the poor and vulnerable, how we fund public sector employees' retirements, and how we maintain our surface, air, and water infrastructure. We need to change the incentives those systems provide, the liabilities they generate, and the means by which we pay for them, in real time and real quick.